Good morning, early morning USFFL action as we have our final NFC Wildcard game of the season. This is going to be the 8-9 Detroit Lions at the 11-6 Green Bay Packers. Another division rivalry. A couple of teams chasing that first of a kind Harlan McLean trophy. Let's get it going. All right, game's already in progress. Let's get it set to go here. Actually, let's go ahead and change that to there. All right, here we are. Give me a second to get set up here. I am going to go ahead, as I always do, and double check on my phone that I've got the broadcast working. Easy to make a mistake sometimes in the setup. And that's not going to be
USFFL, we are ready for
Sorry.
live.
All right, I think we're good to go now. So looks like here's
Good to go now.
Yep, there's the verification, short pass, and a double team receiver by the Packers. Gets the catch anyway. The first down pass play goes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's a run up the middle, Jamal Williams, and he's going to get himself a penalty. Green Bay was offside, so 1st and 5. They'll get the free 5 yards on that one. Getting caught up here. Let's take a look. We are on the opening drive of the game, indeed. Lions already have 3 first downs. And here comes another short pass, 10 yards. Jared Goff to Shane Zylstra as the Lions quickly into the Green Bay red zone. 1st and 10 at the 16. Two tight end set, safety up close showing blitz. Here's a flat pass, 2 men in zone and incomplete. So nice call there. Oh, we've got an injury, Rashawn Gary, and he's going to miss the next 2 playoff games should Green Bay advance. So there's a big injury. That's my cue to get the cards out. I had not done that yet. 2nd and 13 here. Back at the 19-yard line now. So safety is still free. Here's a run off tackle, Jamal Williams, and he's going to lose another yard. Linebacker Devondre Campbell makes the stop, beating the white die. Yeah, that's what I thought. Rashawn Gary is a big injury. Knew I recognize that name. We'll get to that in a second. 3rd and 14. They're going to try and run it. It's a draw. DeAndre Swift goes to the defensive card, and Swift gets a short gain, and he's going to be short of the goal, however. Double sixes on that short gain roll. Got it on the defensive card, but only a 10-yard run, so 4th and 4 at the 10-yard line. That brings on Michael Badgley, and the field goal is good. Lions are out to a 3-0 lead on the game's opening drive. Victimized, perhaps, you could argue, by a bad short gain split roll. There's a first down run and 7 yards for the Packers. And that has them already across the 40 out to the 41. Rashawn Gary, the injured Green Bay Packer, There's a 3-yard run for a first down. Rashawn Gary is a left outside linebacker, rated a 0 against the pass, but he's 5 against the run, and his blitz rating is an 11. 6-yard run, 2nd and 4. Although I guess he does have decent blitzing on the backside behind him too, a 9 rate. 2nd and 4 screen pass, and it's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted. 2-minute zone. 3rd down and 4. And here comes a screen to Aaron Jones. Defense was looking run, and he's going to probably get this one. Aaron Jones indeed for 9 yards. And a first down. Let's real quickly here, as the game is moving so quickly. Packers are coached by Scott Mueller. He is our software administrator. He's the guy that gets you all the files. And the Lions are coached by Michael Emerson. Aaron Jones, a 6-yard run, making it 2nd and 4. Already at the Detroit 35-yard line. Here comes a short pass. Alan Lazard, he's got it. First down yardage. Defense was looking to run on that one. 1st and 10 now at the Detroit 23. Here's a hitch over the middle, and that ball is going to be incomplete. Penalty on the play. And that's holding against the offense. So Packers are backed up now to the Detroit 33. Here's a hitch again over the middle. Christian Watson, that's good. 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 12. Packers operating out of base run sets here. Pro set again. Back to pass. Aaron Rodgers. And he was looking short, but he's flush. And he's going to be forced to dump it off to Mercedes Lewis. And the old tight end, the Grizzly veteran, goes for 9. That'll make it a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Back to pass again. Into a run defense. Aaron Rodgers has his man. First down inside the 5. Alan Lazard again. His 2nd catch. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Full house formation. Back to pass. Rodgers incomplete. Defense looking run. Rodgers missed it. 2nd and goal. Again with the full house set. Defense looks pass. Run up the middle. Aaron Jones in. Touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. Aaron Jones. Extra point. Mason Crosby is up and good. The Packers with the game's first lead change, or the second, I guess, if you look at it that way. Packers up 7-3. 3 minutes left first quarter. Both teams score on their opening drive. Lions now taking over at their 28. Back to pass, looking deep. And this one's going to Chark. He's got it across the 50. 25-yard completion from Jared Goff. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 47. 2 tight end set. Jamal Williams, the tailback. Flat pass, left side to Brock Wright, and he's got a catch and a first down inside the 30, inside the 25, and brought down at the 24 by Jair Alexander. 23 yards on the play. Jared Goff, 7 for 7, 84 yards. And I'm not sure Rodgers missed a pass either. These guys are coming out hot. Defense looks run. Back to pass, short. Brock Wright again. He's got it. 10 yards, first down at the Green Bay 14. There's a pitch out. DeAndre Swift around the left edge, and he's going to get 7. Inside the 10 now. 2nd and 3 at the 7. Safety up close, showing blitz. We got a sneak, Jared Goff, and he's got a first down. Got 4 and a personal foul on top of that on the defense. So 1st and goal now at the 1 for the Lions. Here comes the sneak. Quarterback over the top and holding call against the offense. Yikes. Linebacker had him stopped anyway, but that's an important penalty. Still first down now, but 1st and goal at the 11. Again, the safety up close showing blitz. Here's a run up the middle, and that's good for 7, but another holding call. First and goal at the 1 has suddenly become first and goal at the 21 for the Detroit Lions. That's the end of the first quarter quickly, and Green Bay leads at home 7-3. Lions, after a couple holding penalties, out on the fringe of the red zone. D. Swift, the tailback here in a 2 tight end set. These two teams, explosive, can put up points, and they're both moving the ball just fine here early. Pitch out, DeAndre Swift around the edge, and he's going to be 4 yards, but another penalty, and would you believe, for the third consecutive play, a holding penalty on the Lions. And so we now look at the very, very uber rare first and goal from the 31. I think the offensive coordinator's got to be screaming at somebody. All those linemen are rated 6 and 5 against the run. Here's an off tackle. Jamal Williams to the defensive card it goes, and a 5-yard pickup only. 6 on the white die beats the nose tackle. Second and goal at the 26. Williams out. D. Swift back in at tailback. Packers out of the nickel. They're guessing run, but it's a screen. DeAndre Swift, receiver opportunity, and Swift's going to be good for just 5 yards. DeAndre Swift has a lot of readings better than that. Rolled an 11. Third and goal at the 21. From right here, Michael Badgley would be 2 through 10 with a little variable risk if he were to lose yardage. 2 tight end set. DJ Chark and Amon-Ra St. Brown on the outside, and he's dialing up a deep ball to DJ Chark, and incomplete. Penalty on the play, though, and it is holding yet again on Detroit. Declined, of course, here after that incompletion. Fourth and goal at the 21. Badgley, if there's no field goal risk, has 2 through 10, and he drills the 2 through 10. And at the 12:36 mark of the second quarter, another field goal for the Lions. They still trail. Packers winning at home 7-6. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Run defense looking deep with the ball and actually intercepted. Picked off by the Lions inside their own 45. Kirby Joseph with the turnover. And the Lions have the ball back in Green Bay territory at the 43. There's a run up the middle and 5 yards for Jamal Williams. 2nd and 5 now. And another run. Pitch out. Jamal Williams going to try to get to the edge, and he does. First down and more. 15-yard run. Brought down at the 23-yard line of Green Bay by Justin Hollins. 1st and 10 there for the Lions. Williams stays in at tailback. Flat pass over to the right side, DJ Chark, and that is a receiver opportunity, and Chark makes the most of it. Long gain roll, and he's on into the end zone. There are no flags. Lions on top. Extra point was good, and it is 13-7 Detroit. Packers now taking over at their own 25. Back to pass. Rodgers looking deep, and that's caught. 28-yard pickup. Christian Watson already into Detroit territory at the 47. Run defense is the call. It's another pass. We've got an opportunity with Yak. Christian Watson. He's got the catch, and he's got space down the sideline. They may not get him. He's going to go, folks. 47-yard touchdown, catch and run. Packers back on top, 14-13. And Christian Watson was hurt on the play. Things moving way too fast for the broadcast team. Watson will be available next week. Wow, Aiden Hutchinson, one of 4 Lions out in this game. I had not noticed that. Flat pass for the Lions, 7 yards. And that makes it 2nd and 3 for Detroit at their own 38. Here's a run up the middle, and that's going to be good for 3 yards. but a penalty, holding on the offense. So that is 5 holding penalties by my count in about the last 8 offensive plays for the Lions. Two tight ends set for Detroit, 2nd and 13 now. Defense looks run, back to pass, going short, and Chark's got himself another catch. Pick up a 10. 3rd and 3 now for Detroit. Green Bay up by 1, 14-13. Back to pass, looking short, Brock Wright, and he's going to get it. And first down yardage out across the 45. Actually across midfield now to the Green Bay 47. Jared Goff is 13 of 14 for 154 and a touch. DeAndre Swift now in at tailback. Back to pass, looking deep. Nobody in the zone and incomplete. Penalty, though, and it's Detroit flagged for holding. What is going on with that Detroit offensive line here in the first half? We are halfway through the second quarter. Packers up 14-13. It has been fast and furious. 1st and 20 now, back on their own 43. Defense is taking a lot of chances, calling run a lot, and these offensive coaches are going deep with regularity. There's a run on DeAndre Swift, and he's going to get just 2 yards. Got it to the defense. Scott Mueller called run on that one. 2nd and 18 now. 3 wide receivers on the field here for Detroit. Goff back to pass, looking short, and it's a receiver opportunity for Zylstra, and he's got it. Shane Zylstra, good for 12 yards. And now a manageable 3rd and 6 at the Green Bay 43. Zylstra only has 3 possible completions on his receiver card in the right column, and he got the best of the 3. Back to pass Goff, looking short once again. This time, Josh Reynolds, he's got it. First down yardage. There was a penalty on Green Bay. It's declined. 11-yard pickup as Goff continues to shred the Packers defense. 1st and 10 now at the 32. DeAndre Swift in the deep eye. Back to pass, looking short and no good, incomplete. Packers were looking run on that one. Goff a pretty good card, but couldn't hit it. 2nd and 10. Lions trail by 1. They're on the fringe of field goal range already. Here's a screen, 2-minute zone. He doubled up both the flats, but it goes to the quarterback card on wrong. Yak opportunity, and Swift is going to be good for just 3 yards. And those 3 were all from Goff. Swift's got a good A-rated yak, but couldn't get it there. 3rd and 7 at the Green Bay 29. 2 tight end set. Packers are going to stay in the nickel. Field goal attempt from here would be 2 through 8, 11, and 12, so pretty good odds for Badgley. They're going to run. Off tackle draw, DeAndre Swift, and he's got a first down. 8 yards. That was on a 6-roll. Packers are clearly poor against the runs, and indeed they are as I look at the card. Wow. Got on a 6-roll plus 8. So 1st and 10 now at the 21 for Detroit. Goff back to pass again. He looks short. Receiver James Mitchell cannot bring it in. Mitchell as well that time only had 3 possibilities. This time he misses it. 2nd and 10 at the 21. We're down to 4 minutes, 30 seconds left before halftime in this fast-moving wild card game. There's a 3-yard run. Around the edge to Swift. It's 3rd and 7. Safety up close, showing blitz here on this big 3rd down. Out of the nickel. Just inside the red zone at the Green Bay 18. And you got to try to run with it. DeAndre Swift on his card, and he's got 6. Comes up a little short. It's decision time. 4th and 1 at the Green Bay 12. Coach Emerson does not hesitate. Full house formation. All those guys up front are blocking 6 or 5. And the full house gives him a +1. Run up the middle. DeAndre Swift to the defensive card, and he's got 6 yards. Beats the nose tackle with a 6 on the white die. And the Lions power forward now. 1st and goal at the 6. They will stay in the full house formation. Coach Mueller, 3-4 blitz. Run up the middle. Jamal Williams, and nothing doing. Williams got that roll on his card, which against the Green Bay run defense is not what you're hoping for. 2nd and goal. Full house still for the Lions. Defense gets his run. Back to pass. Goff, short. No good. Incomplete. Tried to hit DeAndre Swift. Head fake play call there out of the full house, but Green Bay sniffed it. Got it done. 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and goal at the 6. As we reach the 2-minute warning in Green Bay, Packers are up 14-13. Lions trying to get in the end zone here. 3rd and goal at the 6. They're going to stay in the full house. Lots of ways to get that if you get it to the defensive card. I don't care how many linebackers are in the zone. Run up the middle into a pass defense. On the offensive card, 5-yard run, and it's another decision. 4th and goal at the 1. Full house formation. Here comes the play. You know they're going to get behind the Hogs here. Sneak, quarterback on his card. Stopped. Packers with a goal line stand. Goff rolled a 9 on his card, and goal line stand for Green Bay. They take over at their 1. Still leading by 1. 14-13. 1:45 remains here in the first half. Packers still have 2 timeouts in the bank. Got to be careful here. The shadow of their goal line. They're going to go pro set. Aaron Jones. Button hook to him. Aaron Jones out of the backfield, and he's got a little short catch only. Brought down quickly by Malcolm Rodriguez. 2-yard pickup at 2nd and 8. Aaron Rodgers having a good day of his own accord. Other than the interception, he's 8 for 11 for 128. Right back into a pro set formation here. Still just at their 3-yard line. Clock is at 1:22. Back to pass. He's looking deep. The safety out of position as he was double teaming somebody else. No men in zone. And Alan Lazard has got himself a catch. Down the right sideline, across the 40, inside the 40 on the other side of the field to the Detroit 30-yard line. 67-yard bomb, Rodgers to Lazard, and Green Bay's in business with 60 seconds left in the half. Safety was out of position, doubling a halfback, if I remember. Here's a look-in pass, and we've got an incompletion. 2nd and 10 as linebacker Alex Anzalone was just good enough to beat that 4 on the white die. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Pitch out. Aaron Jones around the edge, and he's going to get just 3 yards. He does get out of bounds. That stops the clock. 37 seconds left. I stand corrected. 45 seconds left. 3rd and 7. From right here, Mason Crosby would be 2 through 9 and 12. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback. Rodgers out of the shotgun. He's going to try to run for it. Aaron Jones on the draw, and he's right up the middle. And he had 8 yards, but there's a containment successful here from Anzalone. So it's 4th and 2 in decision time for the Packers. They're at the 22. That's a 2 through 10. Very slight variable risk is all we have. We're still waiting to see for the post-play clock, which means Green Bay is waiting as they decide if they're going to go for this. It's 4th and 2 at the 22. He's got 2 timeouts, but he wants to let that clock run, I'm sure, if he's going to kick this field goal. And he must be kicking it. Clock runs down to 15 seconds left. 39-yard field goal attempt. Mason Crosby is up, and he shanks it. 2 through 9 and 12, and Crosby chokes it away. So it's still a 1-point game. Packers 14-13. 8 seconds left. Full house formation and a sneak. Looks like we're going to just run the clock out here. And we do indeed. We are at halftime. I'm laughing because I'm thinking I've never hoped in a broadcast more than now that the coaches are interested in a halftime break. Boy, is it fast moving. All right. Grease the wheels there with a little juice. And we have the second half kickoff. Packers will have first possession after a touchback. Man, I know it's going to fire up quickly again, but let's take a look. Detroit, 260 yards of offense. Green Bay, 228 in the first half. Here's a big thing, though. Lions have been in the red zone 3 times. They have just 6 points to show for it. Green Bay has the only turnover. We missed a 5-yard run from A.J. Dillon on a snake eyes. Could have been worse. It's 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 45 from what I'm seeing. Up the middle, A.J. Dillon. And 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Sometimes when you're broadcasting in watch mode, the clock doesn't match up or it skips a kickoff. You just got to be on your toes. There's a run up the middle for 6 yards. 1st and 10 now into Detroit territory. Packers at the 45-yard line. Opening drive, second half. Pro set formation. And A.J. Dillon up the middle, and he's going to get just 3. Well, in that pro set, A.J. Dillon moves over to that fullback role, giving you a couple of weapons. Here's a deep ball to Allen Lazard, incomplete. There is a penalty, and it's against the offense. So Green Bay will – actually, that was against the defense on an incompletion. I'm sorry. So 5-yard penalty against the defense, and it's 2nd and 2. Right up the middle, Aaron Jones. He's good for 6. 1st and 10 Lions. I'm sorry, 1st and 10 Packers at the Detroit 31. Aaron Jones on the day, 8 carries, 38 yards. First down flat pass, Romeo Doubs, and he's going to beat the linebacker. 16 yards up the left sideline into the red zone at the 15. Coach Mueller attacking those 0-rated outside linebackers. Run up the middle, A.J. Dillon. That's good for 7. 2nd and 3 now at the 8. A.J. Jones up the middle. Aaron Jones up the middle for 6 yards. It's 1st and goal at the 2. Full house formation here for the Packers. Here's the sneak. Rodgers over the top. And we've got a penalty false start. So 1st and goal now back at the 7. Packers out of a full house formation. Back to pass, short. Romeo Doubs, and it's caught, but another penalty on the offense. Back him up 5 yards. There's an injury, too, if I'm seeing right. It says injury, but none was listed. So we have a 1st and goal at the 12. Rodgers back to pass, short. Lazard, and it's a defender. He beats his man. Touchdown pass, 12 yards. Aaron Rodgers, his second TD pass of the game. This one to Alan Lazard, who goes over 100 yards receiving now. Green Bay now up on top, 20-13, as Mason Crosby missed the extra point. Boy, a couple of missed kicks by Crosby. That Rodgers turnover, helping to keep Detroit here in the game. 20-13, Packers on top by 7. Lions after a penalty. 1st and 15 from their own 20. Back to pass and looking deep and incomplete, but a penalty on the play. Green Bay is flagged for offsides. So 1st and 10 now. Lions at their own 25. Jamal Williams in at tailback here. There's a pitch out right side to Williams, and on his own card, he's going to get 2. 2nd and 8. Williams stays in, 2 tight ends set. And another run right at the middle, Jamal Williams, and same result, 2 yards on his card. We have a 3rd and 6 now for Detroit. Back to pass, looking short to Brock Wright. He is double teamed, but he's flushed as a quarterback. So we've got a little dump off to go into DeAndre Swift. And on the 0-man column, Swift has got himself a 1st down. Pickup of 8 yards, needed 6. Lions now 1st and 10 at their own 37. There's a run up the middle, Jamal Williams, and he's going to get 4 yards on the defensive card. It's 2nd and 6. These two teams on 3rd down. Detroit, 5 of 9. Green Bay, not getting to 3rd down very often. 2 of 3. Lions now at the 41-yard line. Back to pass. Looking deep. This one's going to Amon-Ra St. Brown, but that ball's intercepted. Packers with an interception. So both quarterbacks, although now we have a flag, wipe it away. That's a dead ball foul. So that play never happened. 2nd and 11. Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Off tackle run, Jamal Williams, and he's going to get 6 on his card. Williams having a good rate of finding his own card on wrong. Makes it a 3rd and 5 now. As we saw a little bit ago, they are 56% on 3rd downs, doing well there today. Defense looks run, but it's a short pass. Zylstra has got it. There is a penalty. And Detroit is flagged for holding. Stop me if you've heard that one before. They have been terrible. As a matter of fact, 6:36 to go, 3rd quarter. The Lions now 10 penalties for 90 yards. Green Bay 6 for 32. And I believe 6 or 7 of those penalties are all holds. 3rd and 15 now. Lions at their own 32. They're going to go 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback. Coach Mueller has the Packers in the nickel. Back to pass, Goff looking short and no good, but a penalty on the play. Green Bay defensively is flagged for holding. And that's going to bail out the Lions as a 1st down comes with that laundry. 1st and 10 now. Detroit from their 37. Back to Paskov, looking short, and that's going to be incomplete. Defense gets run, and that gave Amon-Ra St. Brown the wrong column for receiver. 7's the only incompletion, but he hit it. Big injury on this play as well. They're dropping like flies. That's Jair Alexander, and he's going to miss the next 2 playoff games should Green Bay advance. Jair Alexander, a right cornerback 6. Brutal injuries. 2nd and 10 Lions. They've got 3 wide receivers on the field for this one. And we have a run up the middle, Jamal Williams. And Jamal again to his card and again for just 2 yards, 3rd and 8. Williams 13 carries, 50 yards on the game. 3rd and 8. Detroit at their 39. Total of 9 players are showing as injured right now. All of the Lions will be back next week if they advance, but wow, Jair Alexander and Rashawn Gary both hurt in this game. An 11-rated blitzer and a 6-rated corner, and they'll be out until the Super Bowl. Back to pass, looking short, going to DeAndre Swift, no good, incomplete. And we're going to bring on the punter, something we haven't done a lot today. Jack Fox. Nice boot, 53 yards inside the 10, fielded at the 8, and a fumble. It is on the ground. Let's see who recovers it. And Detroit recovers the punt fumble. 1st and goal, Lions at the 7. Huge play, changing the scope of this game right now. Full house formation. Back to pass, looking short, and it's incomplete. Defense was indeed looking run, tried to cross him up with the full house. But the roll went to the defensive card. 4 men missed it, so 2nd and goal at the 7. Now, Coach Emerson in a more traditional set. 2 tight ends. Jamal Williams, the tailback. Inside run, Williams, and on his card, he's good for 3. 3rd and goal at the 4. Full house formation. Poor run defense. Excellent line. You think he'll run it again? He does. Up the middle and nothing doing. Jamal Williams, like clockwork, right back to his card. But this time with a run call by the defense, that's nothing doing. 4th and goal at the 4. They're going again. Full house formation. Interesting call here. Back to pass. Looking short. Going to the tailback. And it is incomplete. Lions stopped at the goal line again. 2nd goal line stand of the game for the Packers. And they retain their 7-point lead, 20-13, take over possession with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Packers again in the pro set formation, both A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones on the field. Right at the middle, A.J. Dillon into a pass defense, and he's got himself a good pickup. 7 yards on the defense. Speaking of defense, the Packers have an average rated pass defense, but all the other defensive ratings, all 3 of the others for these 2 teams have the word poor in there somewhere. Very poor, poor, average to poor. So that's why we're getting some offense here today in part. Here's a run up the middle, and Aaron Jones gets through and has space up the middle. Nice pickup of 19 yards out across the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 30. Tackle on the play by Deshaun Elliott. Now it's Dillon's turn. Up the middle run, and he's stopped immediately. Nice call, Coach Emerson. Sniffing out the run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass this time. Rodgers short, and actually it's going to be a dead ball penalty on the offense. 2nd and 15. This game, I don't really know. without looking, the injury possibilities for these two teams, but they are really calling out the flags today. Pitch out, Aaron Jones around the edge, and he is going to fumble the ball. It is on the ground. Let's see if the Lions get another turnover here, and they do. Are they going to fall on it or try to run with it? They fall on it. Lions 1st and 10 now at the Green Bay 30. Packers have lost 2 fumbles and thrown an interception. They have all 3 turnovers in the game and a punt return fumble, wasn't there? Trying to remember that. Wow. Here was a 7-yard run around the left side. DeAndre Swift, 2nd and 3 at the 23. Back to pass, looking short and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown was double teamed. Good call there, Coach Mueller, and it's 3rd and 3. As we now head to the 4th quarter in Green Bay, Packers still on top, 20-13. Two tight end set. Jamal Williams in that tailback. Right at the middle, a run to Jamal Williams, right on cue, and he's going to lose a yard, 4th and 4. That was on the right column. He's going to bring on the kicker, Michael Badgley. It's up, and it's good. It was a 2-through-10 try. He nails it, and it's 20-16. Green Bay up by 4 now. And they'll start at their own 25. Here's a button hook pass to Aaron Jones, and a yak opportunity for him. Jones could do damage, but he does not. A bad roll. So just a 2-yard gain. Rodgers set him up perfectly. Jones couldn't do anything with it. 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rodgers short, goes to Dobbs. He's got his man. 1st down yardage. 10-yard pickup out to the 37. Aaron Rodgers, 13 of 17 for 235 yards. Here's a little dump pass over the middle to Aaron Jones, and it's going to be good for just 2. Aaron Jones, 4 catches, but only 15 yards on the game. Here's a run up the middle, and that's good for 8 and a 1st down. Aaron Jones. Green Bay now out to their 47. A.J. Dillon up the middle, and he's good for 6. Hitting the wrong column there, 2nd and 4. 12 minutes remaining here in the NFC Wildcard game. Flat pass, left side, Romeo Dobbs. Rodgers on his card, pops a short gain, and Dobbs is going to go up the sidelines. Inside the 35, down at the 31. Tackle on the play by Mike Hughes. 1st and 10 at the 31. Run up the middle, and that's a nice pickup of 7 yards. Coach Mueller getting good 1st down yardage there, even though the defense called run. Hit the defensive card, 2nd and 3. Dillon again, right up the middle, split roll, and he's going to be good for 5 and a 1st down. Green Bay does take a penalty there. Detroit was offsides. They'll accept that penalty to save Dillon's carry. So 1st and 10 now in the red zone at the Detroit 19-yard line. Right again up the middle. A.J. Dillon, 5 more. Dillon with a nice reading on his right column. 2nd and 5 now at the Detroit 14. Coach Mueller hammering away with the run game. Pro set. Defense looks run. Back to pass. Rodgers to Lazard. Incomplete. Had a short pass wrong opportunity for Rodgers, but hit the 4-man column on the defense. Couldn't get it. 3rd and 5 at the 14. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback. It's Aaron Jones. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Flat pass, Romeo Dobbs, and he's got 0-man end zone column and a 10-yard pickup. 6 on the white die. Helps convert to a 1st and goal here at the 4-yard line. Packers trying to go up by 2 scores. Up the middle, A.J. Dillon, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Isaiah Buggs making the stop there. 2nd and goal at the 4. Packers again in a full house formation. Their run blocking's better to the left side. Run up the middle, Aaron Jones, and he's right through and into the end zone. 4-yard touchdown run, 2nd of the game for Aaron Jones. Packers extend to a 10-point lead. Extra point is up and good by Mason Crosby. And with 8:06 to go in this game, the Packers have extended to a 27-16 lead. Aaron Rodgers back to pass, short, and that's Jared Goff back to pass. He's got a completion of 14 yards to Josh Reynolds. And just that quickly, Lions into Green Bay territory at the 49. Off tackle, Jamal Williams, and that's going to be 5 yards. On his wrong column, 2nd and 5. 17 carries, 57 tough yards for Jamal, 3.4. Now from the Green Bay 44, another run up the middle, Jamal, and he's got 7 yards and a 1st down. Both teams over 100 yards rushing in this game. Goff back to pass, looks short, going to Chark. Got his man. DJ Chark with his 5th catch of the game. Pickup of 11. It's 1st and 10 Detroit at the Green Bay 26. Safety for the Packers. Up close showing blitz here. 5:42 left on the clock. Goff back to pass yet again. Once again, he's targeting Chark, but he's going to be forced to dump it off. Flushed and going to give it out to Jamal Williams, the tailback. Receiver opportunity for him, and Williams good for 6. Lions now in the red zone, 2nd and 4 at the Green Bay 20. Clock becoming their enemy. They need 2 scores. There's 5:24 remaining. 3 wide receivers on the field. Back to pass. Short to Chark. He is doubled by the safety, so a good call here from Coach Mueller. Flush bails out the offense. Here's a dump off going to the tailback again. Jamal Williams, another receiver opportunity for him, and he's got 6 yet again. A couple of 6-yard receptions for Williams on this drive. It's now 1st and 10 Detroit from the 14. Back to pass, looking short, and that's caught. And into the end zone goes Josh Reynolds, touchdown. 14-yard touchdown pass. Jared Goff to Josh Reynolds. And at the 4:30 mark, they've made it a 5-point game. The Lions are now bringing on the Bigs for a 2-point conversion. Going to try to cut it to a field goal here. Defense looks run. Back to pass. Short to Chark. And that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And so that's going to be a no good try. Green Bay retains a 5-point lead with 4:48 to go. Ensuing kickoff is taken out to the 31, and Green Bay looking to run some clock here. Defense gets his run. Deep ball and incomplete. Aaron Rodgers, long pass, wrong opportunity. Good call there by Coach Mueller. Dice didn't help pay it off. Packers back to a pro set formation here. Both teams, all 3 timeouts. Here's a screen left side to Aaron Jones out of the backfield, and Jones can't make the catch. Missed it on his receiver right column, 3rd and 10. Now under 4 minutes to go. Big play here as Detroit looking to make the stop and get the ball back with a chance to drive for the winning score. 3 wide receivers out for the Packers. Rodgers in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking short. It's going to Randall Cobb, and on his card, Rogers hits his man. Rogers to Cobb for 11. Move the sticks. Green Bay, 1st and 10 at the 42. That's a big first down. Now 3:18 remains. Look in pass over the middle, Alan Lazard, and that's good. 12-yard pickup. Coach Mueller caught the defense looking run and got a flat pass for a first down now into Detroit territory at the 46. Here comes the hammer up the middle, A.J. Dillon, and he's brought down right away by Isaiah Buggs. Dillon hit the 5 on his card. Nothing doing there. 2nd and 10. Pro set formation, pitch out, right side. Aaron Jones, and he's good for 3. Short yardage defense and a man in zone help stop that. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 7 for Green Bay. Big play here in the game. Lions need a stop in the worst way. They're at their own 43. 3 wide receivers out for Rogers. Shotgun. Nickel defense here by Coach Mueller. And it's a run call. Draw up the middle. Aaron Jones, and he's got 4. It's 4th and 3 at the 39. It's decision time. Pro set formation. He's coming out on 4th and 3. Packers are going to try to drive in the nail. Lions just called their first time out. This is what it comes down to. Pro set. Both running backs are in. 4-3 defense. I'm not a mathematician, but I believe a first down here would end it. Otherwise, Lions are going to get the ball and a chance to win it. See what Mueller has dialed up. Short yardage defense. Run up the middle. Aaron Jones. And on his own card, a 5-yard pickup, but a penalty. And it is personal foul against Detroit. And so that should do it, I think. 1:45 remains. And another run for 0. 2nd and 10 at the 19. 1:37 left. Detroit has 1 timeout. Here's a screen. Aaron Jones, and on his own card, receiver, he misses it. And that was on wrong. Aaron Jones rolled a 7 again. 3rd and 10 at the 19, and now 1:30 left and a timeout. Detroit still very much in this game. Wow, going for the pass there to try to put the game away. Here's a button hook into a pass defense. Aaron Jones, 0-man column. Aaron Jones has the catch and the first down inside the 5, all the way down to the 3. And the Packers have the Detroit Lions staring at victory formation, technically, although full house. Let's see what he does. And indeed, he'll take a knee. That's the smart play. Clock runs down to 37 seconds, and it looks like the Packers are going to get out of here despite several turnovers, thanks to a couple goal line stands. Rogers takes a knee, and that's going to do it. Your final score from Green Bay. The Packers at Lambeau hold on against their division mates, beating the Detroit Lions 27-22 in this NFC Wildcard game. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. Green Bay outgained Detroit 443-356. Green Bay fumbled twice and also had the interception. So they lost the turnover battle, but again, there were a couple of goal line stands in this game that were just huge. Yeah, the Lions turned it over on downs at the Green Bay 1 and at the Green Bay 4. So the Packers advance. Take a look at something here. Green Bay is a 2 seed. And we had Philadelphia advance. They are the 3 seed. And we welcome Scott Mueller to the broadcast. Scott, how are we doing today, buddy?
Was that game entertaining or what?
Scott, I got to tell you, man, I was not on my game. You guys were moving so fast, it was hard to keep up.
And we packed a lot into that hour. I mean,
you sure did.
3 turnovers, I don't know how many missed kicks, penalties. It was
and one thing you didn't mention, and I think the biggest part of the game was a couple of goal line stands by you and your defense at critical moments to kind of help you overcome losing the turnover battle in this one 3-1.
Yeah, no question. I got pretty fortunate. I mean, both teams were moving up and down the field, right? It was crazy, just a crazy game. It's going to be tough to do a write-up on that one.
Well, you both have poor run defenses and pretty decent running backs, and so it kind of forced you both to go into a willingness to call some run defenses, and so there were going to be opportunities for these quarterbacks to light it up, and they sure did a lot of the time.
Yeah. Both these defenses, the run defenses are bad, even with guys in the zone. So it's just a tough. If you go back and look at our 2 regular season matchups, they're kind of the same comedy, just crazy back and forth, and so Michael does a nice job with that team. He's just some tough luck for him.
Yeah, a little tough luck there at the end. It was really close all the way through. I'm looking at the breakdown now for the NFC playoffs. We have our field set for the divisional round. Looks like you are going to be at home again against the Philadelphia Eagles. Didn't you play them during the season?
I did. I think I beat him. It was surprise. It was when I was on a hot streak in the middle of the year, and I think I
Looking at it now, looks like you did win that game 21-14.
Yeah. So it'll be tough. I mean, I'm missing. I think at least 2 of my guys are out now. They got hurt today. I know.
Yeah,
a
couple of big injuries.
Yeah. So it won't be easy. I mean, this isn't that good of a team. I've been pretty lucky through the course of the year to get where I have. So
yeah, looking at your record and the way you performed this year, I didn't expect I was reminded when I started calling the game that your run defense is not that good. So you've had quite a lot to overcome with these cards to get where you are, and you've done a good job. So congratulations to you, buddy, and good luck in the second round.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to run. Good. Thanks for broadcasting this. I'm sure it was pretty, like I say, entertaining, but
it was a wild one for sure.
Yep. Good luck to your Chiefs this afternoon. Have a great day. All right.
Let's hope. I appreciate it. Have a great day, Scott. Thanks for all you do for the league, man.
You got it. Thanks. See you, Tim.
Yep, you bet. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up here. Your final from Green Bay at Lambeau. The Packers advance to the divisional round of the playoffs. Scott Mueller coaches his way to a 27-22 win over his division mate. And so the NFC field is set. And the AFC field still needs 1 game to play. That'll be me. I'll see you Monday night against the Denver Broncos. I don't mind admitting I'm a little worried about that one. Broncos have beat me 3 of the last 4 times that I've faced them. And so David's been doing real well against me. And I've got my work cut out for me. We'll see what happens. For now, USFFL signing off.